Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, yo, very special day. It's a Friday when we recording this. I got the one, the only Mr. Tactical Pressure himself. Quelly Woo, what up?
What's the word? What's the word?
Yo, man, I'm so excited to have you here. Congratulations. The project's been out for a little while. We got the deluxe on the way coming July 30th.
Facts.
You've been running shit up. How, with this past year, first and foremost, since this has been it's been like a year since you really started blowing up, how has this past year of just kind of the music doing well, getting millions of views, the project, how has this time been for you, especially because we're coming out of a pandemic now?
Mm-hmm. I mean, ain't really been too much of a difference. I feel like the word blow up, I don't really like that word at all because I don't feel like I've fit that aspect in any sort of way. Just I'm going up at a consistent rate. I've been going up, so ain't really too much of a difference yet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to get people a little more history about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me how did we first get into the music? How did this first? Because obviously we know you're from Canarsie, but how did you kind of first start getting into the music, and kind of what was like the moment when you were like, oh, I'm gonna take this seriously. We gonna do this.
I always loved music in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always used to freestyle with my mans and stuff for fun. And then when I started taking it seriously more, when I was in my son's sleepy backyard and we was doing what you always do, listening to beats, smoking, freestyling shit. And then niggas just telling me I'm actually nice to this shit. I should take it seriously. Not even take it seriously, but feel me, try to make music, and I did that and he was jacking it, so that's where it started off.
Did you feel like before that you were just kind of, you were like, I don't really want to do the music stuff like that?
Before it was really all for fun, so I just love music in general.
Mm-hmm.
All types of, one of my man's Robert, this is mad long ago too, he had his laptop and shit, go on GarageBand, just make songs for fun, do shit like that, so I always love music.
Who do you feel like were your biggest musical inspirations on coming up, or when you were younger? Like who'd your parents play? Who did you kind of really tune into when you were young?
I know my parents, it was more reggae and shit. They wasn't really listening to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I always loved R&B. I always loved, like when I think of artists, it'd be too hard for me to just name artists. It's too many of them. So, like, just know a lot of artists. Not only even hip hop. I fuck with R&B a lot and shit like that. So
it was funny because when I had Dredd on a few weeks ago, he said his parents were mostly only playing like reggae and like dance hall and things like that growing up, and he even joked, he's like, yo, I might even try to make some of that type of music one day.
Nah, I can't. For my mom used to bump mad John Legend too. I had a John Legend CD. I used to be listening to that nigga. I jacked that.
See, I don't feel like enough people have come on this show and said they bumped John Legend like that. Like that's kind of hard. So R&B was kind of like always like a thing for you growing up, and was obviously a big musical influence.
Definitely.
I like that because even on the project, right? Like the project is mostly drill, but of course you are getting a little bit into your singing bag, more melodic. You kind of get like the little hints of that because drill is predominantly what you've done so far, but you kind of start getting the hints on this project. You're like, oh, I'm gonna see him do something different. Like he gonna tap into some new lanes. He's moving. Is that something that you feel like you personally really, with this big ass R&B background that you have and whatnot, do you feel like that's something that you're very passionate about doing going forward? Like kind of not R&B specifically, but along the lines of more melodic stuff.
Feel me? It depends with what I'm doing now with the drill shit. Get me? Because I know eventually I'm gonna have to. You got to be versatile in the music industry and shit like that. Like you got to be able to adjust and fit what's going on at a certain time, like the way music be changing and shit. So R&B, that's one genre of music I feel like could never die out. Nothing. It's songs from back in the day that I be listening to still, like I fuck with and shit. So yeah, you can never die out.
Nah, I feel you, and you saying that now, even so early on in your career, like I feel like that means that just shows that you have like the foresight for the future. Like, like this drill shit is cool, and we gonna do it, and we're gonna continue to do it. But I know that to go forward and to reach like the different levels, you kind of got to expand a little bit.
Facts.
Because like we even saw that obviously, rest in peace, Pop. But we saw that with him and with some of the things that he started doing towards with the project and even some of the records that have been coming out since then. But I think that like that really shows that's like a testament to you and to kind of like you know, your ability to kind of see past, you know, right now. Do you think a lot about like the future and like what and your music and kind of what that entails for you?
I try not to get into it too much because a lot of certain shit that I can't control and shit. But I'm just trying to do what I can now to make sure I'm be Gucci in the future. Like,
What do you feel like you're working on now to kind of make sure that you get that you are able to reach those goals that that you set for yourself?
I mean, I just gotta keep making music. That's all it really is. It's, feel me? Like, what you really asking?
No, just like are you doing like vocals lessons, like things like that? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that go into music.
Say things like that. No, I never nothing like that. I'm just trying different things, really, like just experimenting, different type of beats, see what I could do and shit like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So with this project being your introduction to you know, obviously beyond just in New York and whatnot, what did you kind of, because obviously the first project's so important, what did you kind of want to put into this and kind of let the people know, all right, I'm here to stay, and you know, y'all got to tune into me?
Talking about the deluxe specifically?
No, just the project itself. Obviously you could talk about the deluxe too, but I've just meant more because obviously this is the first project you put out.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I've been wanting to put out a project before I even put out Tactical Pressure because I had so much songs that got leaked and stuff, shit like that. But feel me, I feel like with this tape, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't all too crazy, but it had a couple good songs, and then I had songs where I switched it up. So I was just trying to show people that I could do the drill and do the melodic shit. Yeah.
And what do you add into the deluxe? Like, obviously, how many new joints is it? What can people expect with the deluxe on the way?
I just posted the track list yesterday. It was originally 7. I think I'm about to add like 3 more songs. I already added 1 more.
You give the people what they want.
Yeah, facts. It's a lot of, not even a lot of drill. Bless you.
He's all the way outside.
What's it called? It's probably like 5 drill. Yo, just know it's enough. It's the drill songs is there, the R&B songs is there, and then. Yeah, I feel like people gonna fuck with this deluxe, but I'm mostly focused towards my next tape right now, to be honest.
So let's talk about the next tape. So the next tape is coming out August, tentatively for now. Yeah. Do we have a name for it?
Late August. I don't got a name yet. I'm thinking about Tactical Pressure too, but I don't know. I'm gonna see, honestly.
You playing around with it still?
Yeah, because really Tactical Pressure, I never considered a tape to begin with. It was more of a EP.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but it was still like the first project out there. So with this tape, whatever you want, whatever you're going to call it, what do you plan to do different? Because obviously, you know, we've been talking about the R&B, we talked about the drill, talked about how the deluxe is going to have a little bit more of what the people want, and also some R&B stuff. What do you feel like with this next project, you know, you're going to step out and do?
Step out and do. Honestly, this next project, it's about to be 15 songs. I might add some more, but
okay,
the songs I got on it right now is just heat. It's a lot of up-tempo shit, some hype shit, drill shit. Then I'm gonna have the different type of flows. Not even necessarily R&B, but just something. I'm gonna add something different on it. It's not gonna be all drill, but it's a lot of heat that's gonna be on this tape. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing this shit drop and see what people think about it and shit. Late August, I'm gonna do that.
I like this ring you got on. It's a star, right?
Yeah, fact.
That's dope. Can you hold it up to the camera? A little drip. I like doing a little drip check with my people.
Some calm shit.
something light. Crazy. Something light. Facts. I gotta ask, was Pop a big inspiration to you? I don't know if there was a relationship there. Obviously, you know.
Definitely, 100%. 100% a big inspiration.
Was there? Did you ever know him like that? I
never got the chance to meet him.
Okay.
My man. My mans I have around me, okay, they was close to him. For me, it was also some shit where I would see him a lot because we lived down the block.
Right. From same area, of course.
Yeah, literally, I'd be coming home, walking across the street from him, niggas be grilling me. I swear this probably happened almost every day. Niggas should be looking at me on some, feel me? I go to my crib and shit, but it's funny because what's it called? Damn, I don't even be telling this too much, but literally, the day before that he passed away, got a call saying that he wanted to do a verse on Bacc Out.
Oh, wow.
Like that. Pop was a big inspiration for me. Like, he made me want to, he showed niggas that, okay, because we never really see nobody from our community get out like that on some different shit. Like he's literally a legend. So feel me, I seen what he's doing. This is while I'm rapping too and shit, trying to do something. Seeing like, wow, it's really possible. So that just made me want to go harder with this shit. But you already know that.
Rest in peace, Pop.
Facts. Long live Pop Smoke.
Well, on a more positive note, Bacc Out. So it was your first video hit a milli. That's incredible. Congratulations. Obviously, you've had other records go up like that, but I was scrolling through your gram and I peeped that when you hit your first milli with that record, what was that feeling like for you? Because you know, whenever artists come on here and they get their first video and it's like to 1 million views, it's a big moment. You know, it's a big stepping stone in this music stuff. Kind of cements, you know, your place in doing a lot of this.
Feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would take way longer. How long it took to hit a mill? Like 3 months, some shit like that. Feel me? I'm thinking that shit gonna take like a good year to even get like 500K. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that shit bust my head, and that shit made me put things in perspective. Like, okay, I could really do it, or it's a chance I could. So, cause a mill's a big deal. Yeah, like I had to think about it this way, cause it was a point in time I'm like, damn, that shit ain't even a lot, but like 1 million people in one room at one time, that's wacky. Like even 10K.
Facts.
Like what the fuck? I remember when I was getting numbers like that, I'm not gonna lie, that shit probably was hitting me harder. Like when I dropped, what's it called? What's the first shit I dropped? TP, I think. Yeah, facts. That shit was doing this 1-2 on SoundCloud, and those it wasn't really doing nothing. At that time, it was like, damn.
It's crazy because you look at like obviously the major artists, like if you look at a Drake and then you look at like a Nicki Minaj and you see that they got like 42 million views on a video, and then you're like, but when you really think about it, right? And then you hit a milli and you really think about it, you like, shit, that's a lot of fucking people. And then you gotta think about the people who keep running that shit back as well. Like that's crazy. Like it's so crazy to really think about how much a milli really is. Like and that just, you know, that just shows how the record was moving too. Cause I remember that was definitely one of the first records that I saw on the playlist for you and this and that. And I was like, oh yeah, this shit hard. And then now we here, and it's incredible to see you in this place now, and with multiple projects on the way. It's dope.
Appreciate you. We working for a fact.
What's your studio process like? Do you like being around people? Do you like kind of being solo dolo?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to try to start going to studio with less people just because that's really my comfort zone. Like, can't front. But I could still work with a bunch of people in the studio. It don't really matter. But when I get in the studio, I don't even listen to beats prior. Like, I'll find the beat while I get in there and then just freestyle, punch in, shit like that. It's the same thing every time I go to the studio.
Shit off. My bad, bro.
Good.
It's spam. My fault. But yeah, I feel that because like when there's less people around you, you're able to focus more. I'm assuming, right? Like you're able to kind of hone in and be like, all right, I know, because like when the party going on and shit like that, you in the party. But I feel like that's also good for certain vibes, like whatever vibe you're trying to create and trying to put through with your music.
Yeah.
So we got the the That's So Raven video. That's out now too, right? We got more visuals on the way, I'm assuming. First of all, that record's hard.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that. What's it called? I'm gonna be dropping a video to New Edition the same time. The
deluxe.
Yeah. Facts.
Dope. Beyond the music, is there anything else that you kind of want to get into? I mean, you know, obviously we got the fashion stuff, but you know, what else? Looking towards the future, do you kind of really want to get into outside of music? If there is anything that you want to get into outside of music.
No, there is. Shit, like I was gonna try to start streaming and shit.
Oh, like video games?
Yeah, video games and shit. That's calm. I think it's a lot of things I want to do. I just gotta get bigger and shit like that. We gonna get there though.
Nah, this is. I feel like you definitely very well on your way. So we got the new projects on the way, more visuals on the way, visual dropping with the deluxe. What else do the people have to know about for the rest of this year? What else you got coming? We got any shows coming up? Because now that shows are coming back, festivals are coming back.
Today's day. I got a show. Yeah, on the 7th, July 7th. That's with Ross Swish, and then I got another of July 2. Yeah.
July 26th?
July 26th, another show.
Are you gonna have Are you gonna be doing more features soon? You know what I'm saying? Or
Like,
just work with other people?
hopefully.
It's in the works.
Yeah.
Hush Hush is in the works. All right. Now, well, you know what? I appreciate you being here. Tactical Deluxe out July 30th. Go listen to the regular right now. That's a Raven video out now. What else? Anything else that the people got to know about before we sign off here for the day?
Just tune in with my music. Y'all not going to be disappointed. Whoa. Whole lot of shit about to drop. Don't fuck around.
Boom. There it is, man. Quelly Woo on the radar, baby. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Appreciate you, too.